Deoriatal-Chandrashila, as it sounds now, were actually two separate treks, Deoriatal and Chandrashila. And not many people realize that they were actually two separate treks. So it's not a trek which was discovered by Indiahikes. But what Indiahikes did was brought these two separate treks together. But I'll tell you the story. So this happened in 2012. When we were in the spree of discovering all great treks in our country, and we were discovering and documenting one after the other, and we were bringing it out. At that time, we knew that people loved going to the Chandrashila summit, and people loved going to Deoriatal. And we kept asking, these two seem to be very close to each other. We can see one trek from the other. Is there a way to connect it? And when we looked into a little bit details in the map and talked with the forest department, we realized that there was a trail in between these two. The only thing is hardly anyone did that, because in their mind it didn't occur that these two could be connected. And we said, can we do this? Because otherwise Deoriatal was a day trek and Chandrashila summit was also a day trek via Tungnath. The interest was Tungnath. Let's go to Tungnath Shiva temple and then Chandrashila hoga to hoga. It was like that. A little die-hard people would do that. Chandrashila. Otherwise it was vacant. And so we set forward a team in 2012, let's go and explore this. And this team happened to go in April. And when they came back from the trek, they were absolutely smashed because they had gone in the prime rhododendron season. And they said, what are we seeing? The whole hillside was carpeted in rhododendrons, pink, scarlet, yellow, you name it. And they said, this is the trek we must open and everybody in our country must do it. So that's how we started stitching the two trek together. And then they said that, look, people are always talking about Deoriatal, they're talking about Chandrashila summit, and they're missing out on the golden part which is actually in between. That's the rich part of the trek, the forest. This is where the whole magic is happening. So let's stitch this together, and that's what we did. We stitched these two treks together and made it a multi-day trek. So Indiahikes' contribution is not really in discovering these two treks, but in actually stitching it together and putting it out in front of people and calling it Deoriatal-Chandrashila. The two words still stay even today, and that's the trek which we have. Our contribution is in bringing it out to our country. And as a kind of side anecdote, today Deoriatal-Chandrashila is one of our most popular treks. In some years, it is the most popular trek. Of course, other treks sometimes there's a close contest, but that is how popular it has become. So I feel very happy.